Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpin' Chris here, we're coming back at y'all with another vid. Now, sometimes we haven't done this in a while because lately everything has been kind of bricking out, going on discount price, sitting on shelves. But with that being said, the White Thunder 4s, we're going to be talking about, is it a good sell? Is it a good hold? What should you do? What will the market do on these? Just because we looked at other past Air Jordan 4 Thunder colorways, being the yellow and the Red Thunders. Red Thunders went crazy up, and people are starting to think that these are actually a better colorway. Now, could these actually touch Red Thunder numbers, which are like 400 to 420, which is my opinion, that would be insane. I don't know about that. With the way how the state of the sneaker market is right now, I say prices have definitely went up after people took L's. We're looking right now, they did shoot up to my surprise from yesterday, because it looks like, again, they sold out. They sold out on sneakers. They sold out everywhere on stores. You could probably pick up, maybe some of your local stores might have some leftover pairs here and there, but other than that, they did sell out. All right. Now, with that being said, smaller sizes are touching like size 8 to a 9.5, even a 10, around that low mid 200s, like 240. Mind you, these things retail at 215 plus tax. You're looking like 220. So you're making about a 20 bucks profit if you were to sell it for like lowest ask. Bigger sizes, of course, you know, like sizes 10.5 all the way to a 12, 13, like a size 10.5 or around a higher mid 200s, like 260, high 250s. And then bigger sizes like a size 11.5 and 12 are like at 270, even 13 is like 270, size 12.5, the more rare size is like 300. All right, now, could these potentially go up or go down, in my opinion? I think right now the price is really high. People are looking forward to these. It's back to school season right now, okay? I do expect these things to drop a little bit once people do get pairs from the sneakers app. There's about 79,000 pairs, and people are starting to buy them right now in stores and kind of just looping and moving right now. I think the prices will go down. I think they're gonna go down. We're probably around like that low 200s, like 240, 230 on all sizes pretty soon once people get pairs. And that's within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Mind you, it is back to school season. Then even smaller sizes are gonna touch about like 220, 230. Now in the long run, with this being the White Thunder and the Air Jordan 4, it is a pretty good colorway. I think these things will actually go up. That's what I think is going to happen. I think these things will go up in due time. I know that the sneaker market is definitely not what it used to be. I know that, and I know that, you know, people are just really not buying sneakers like that. And Air Jordan 4s is kind of losing its a little bit. But Air Jordan 4s are still out there, right? Air Jordan 4s are still doing pretty good. Little teamies are definitely going to tank these things way down, especially when they start to get pairs. Mind you, 215 plus tax, 220. A lot of people don't want to hold it. They're just going to go ahead and just sell it for the low and make their money back. I mind you, right? Now that I might remind you guys, there is GS sizes, there is preschool sizes, but it wasn't that many pairs. Usually with Air Jordan 4s, Nike does release a lot of pairs out there. Like we're talking like 200 to 300,000 pairs on the sneakers app alone, and we get a shock drop. But the way how things has been lately, they cut down the production. It's a little bit harder to cop now. We're starting to see that. We're starting to see things are selling a little bit faster and less stock. And if we were just, for an example, just a quick reminder, all right? The wet cement, again, clean colorway, is a good shoe. It's an Air Jordan 4. Now these retail at $225, $10 more. This is an SE. The prices on the wet cements are starting to go up now. Like I'm starting to see prices around like 240 to 280 on bigger sizes. I think that's what these are gonna do. I think they're gonna go up a little bit. I have a feeling these are probably, in my opinion, are gonna do better than the Yellow Thunders, in my opinion. It's a better colorway. You know, usually yellow just doesn't really do it like that. They don't really go crazy, but it's still a good colorway. But I think the White Thunders will do better. And I don't think it's gonna do as good as the Red Thunders, because the Red Thunders are looking like 400 to mid 400s. That was during a crazy time. And it was right when the Air Jordan 4 hype was up there. I don't think they're gonna do Red Thunder numbers, right? I think that's wishful thinking what a lot of people think is gonna happen. But I think once around, I'll say around holiday season, that you should see a little bump, and then we might see more of a bump during tax season next year if you do plan on holding it. Me personally, I don't plan on holding it. I'm all about quick flips right now. If I can sell it for like 240, 260, I definitely will, even though I feel like these will at least touch 300. But once they do that, you know, the hype kind of dies out. People are not really buying them as much. Look at even the Yellow Thunders. They went up, but people are not really buying Yellow Thunders like that anymore. You know, they try to lowball people at 280, 270, 260. At least that's what I try to do too. And then they try to move like at 280. So the Yellow Thunders didn't really do too much. But the White Thunders, I think it will do better, and I think in the long run will do good too. Even GS sizes are doing somewhat pretty decent depending on sizes. Only from a size 5.5 to a 7. I wouldn't touch anything else. They're touching like at 190 to 200. This actually might be a better bang for your buck profit margin, because the retail on GS sizes was only 160. It's already $40 up. And I know GS sizes were a lot more limited and they sold out quick. A lot of GS sizes were first come, first serve. I know a lot of people went up to the store early, tried to grab as many pairs as they could. But the GS sizes will probably end up being a better profit margin and maybe even a better investment. Definitely see the GS sizes at least touch 250, 260, maybe even 300, you know, down the long run. But that, I mean, like I said, that's a way better profit margin because it's a lot cheaper. That's what I think a lot of people are doing. Me, personally, I don't really sell a lot of GS sizes, so I don't cop a lot of GS sizes. I usually get more of the men's sizes. I know it's a lot more expensive, but I know I can move men's sizes better, if that makes sense. So whatever your customer base is and how you guys sell sneakers, that's just the way how I would run that business. But I will definitely not touch anything smaller than a size 5, 4.5, and 4. I wouldn't even touch those sizes. Those are usually just the dead sizes and way too small. And you know, sizes I would be invested in these are from sizes like 10.5 and up. I wouldn't really touch smaller sizes because even like the wet cement, they don't really do too crazy. You know, like sizes like 11.5 or a size like 9.5 and 9. They're still around that 240, 230. You know, barely making anything after the taxes and after the fact. I just gotta remind you guys, we're in a way different time now. Especially this year. Things have been pretty bad on the way how the sneaker market is. Nothing's really been moving. A lot of people saying sneakers are dead. But I feel like with the White Thunders, they did something. They kind of like, you know, Nike finally got it. And I'm pretty sure we will get some restocks here and there on the Nike app and a couple stores. But they'll be very far and like really limited. So I don't think it would hurt the market that bad. The way I always judge Jordan 4s, especially if it's a good colorway, good materials, good pricing. It has all the potential for it to go up. So I think at least if you want to invest, if you guys can get a couple pairs at retail price, like just a little bit over retail, that's when I will start to do my investing if I do plan on doing that. Just right now, not so much right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit, see what the market's gonna do in the next 2 to 3 weeks, be a little patient, and then make your move there. But again, it's pretty expensive investment because remember, these things retail for like $215 plus tax. You're looking like at $220, so you have to buy a couple pairs at $230 to $220, and then you know you buy 10 pairs, that's $2,200 right there, and maybe you make, you know, $3,000, you know, a couple $300 per pair. Maybe that's a big maybe, but it's more likely it'll be like $280 per pair. I would think it'll be down the long run, probably during holiday season. All right, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if you guys remember, a lot of Air Jordan 4s, they really start off bricks. And a lot of people, they don't just shoot up instantly like that, you know? Like, I know that there's other Air Jordan 4s that's not doing so well. Like the military blues, it's really confusing why they're not doing so well. Even the Bread 4s, which is another great colorway, they're staggering at like that 280 to 300 mark. I think maybe because they made so many pairs. These, they didn't make that many. It wasn't that many out there compared to the reimagines in the militaries. Militaries, they made way too many. Way too many. And the pricing was just crazy. And a lot of people just hate on the militaries for whatever reason, which I think is a better shoe. I think the military blues is a way better shoe than these, but you know, a lot of people like the black and white, you know? Again, this is that back to school season right here, that Jordan 4, that black and white, clean colorway. People are gonna dig these. I think they're gonna do pretty good in due time. Anyway guys, hey, just want to make this quick video, guys. You guys let me know, will the White Thunders, will they go up? Will they go down? Does it really matter? You know, again, Also, maybe I make these videos to help you guys out. If maybe you took all L's and you want to wait to buy, I would say to get your personal pair, I'll wait about a couple weeks once everyone will get pairs from the sneakers app and see what happens. I think you can maybe get pairs at retail price. We might see some restocks potentially, definitely. We've seen some restocks like military blues and even wet cements retail every now and then, but they still look, even though they're restocked, they still kind of went up. They're up right now. So just stay tuned for that, all right? Anyway, guys, hey, just want to say, remember, this is just all my opinion, all right? I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell the future. I just go off of things that I remembered and what I experienced in my lifetime of doing this, all right? This is just what I think is going to happen and what I plan on doing. So if you think I'm wrong, definitely hold them or sell them. Do whatever you feel like, all right? Anyway, guys, hey, just want to say, hey, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, such on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Hey guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.